Hello, my name is Chris and I'm going to review the Ford F-150 2019. Ford's bestseller, the Ford F-150, is the workhorse of the Ford truck lineup. One of the secrets of the Ford F-150 is the incredible customization that is possible, and this is made easy on Ford's website. The price goes up quite fast, and as with all trucks, manufacturers are reacting to the ever constant demand by buyers that trucks be more than simple work tools. They want well-built vehicles with luxurious appointments and the latest in everything. We can start the review by appreciating the beautiful pastel gray color, very nice indeed, and Ford's trick for getting inside the box with an optional bed liner of all things is brilliant. That optional bed liner should be standard, by the way. Here is the rest of F-150. The rear seats are sublime, and there is room for a cow in here when the seats are lifted. Ford provides us a model with the mandatory panoramic roof, which is a nice touch. Once again, underrated in trucks are the extreme space and comfort for the rear quarters. In front, space, functionality, and visibility are all there. Full of place to put your stuff. The seats are comfortable enough. The materials used seem average, but they are durable. I'll discuss that later. Ford's infotainment system, called Sync, is pleasant and easy enough to use, though the graphics are basic. The backup camera gives you a 360-degree view, very useful, especially when backing up. The engine in our tester is the 2.7-liter turbo, but there are other engine options. This one is one of the best engines Ford makes. It has smoothness and power and feels like a small V8 and makes 325 horsepower and 400 pounds of torque. The transmission feels like a regular transmission, good shifts. It is a 10-speed, and in my short time with F-150, it was not getting lost with all its gears. My tester was averaging 15 liters per 100 kilometers overall. EcoBoost does not do miracles, and we were not pulling anything, just two guys driving. Here it is on the road. Hello car lovers, driving the 2019 Ford F-150. It's a good pickup by Ross. Ross is the truck guy, I'm more of the car guy. Here are my opinions, and I'll try to insert Ross's inside. Ross makes the point that the F-150, there are 900,000 copies sold. Wow, that's...
in the US only.
In the US only. That's incredible. Now, two things I have to say about that. That says something about people's desire to have trucks, and it also says something about the US consumer is one of the most knowledgeable consumers as far as cars go. I mean, it is the land of the car, the USA, and this truck is their favorite. Why is that? A few things to say about this truck business. Number one, trucks are no longer just utilitarian vehicles. For example, my uncle bought a truck only for his bowling. He goes bowling with his truck. He never uses it any other time. He puts 5,000 kilometers a year on it, and he has another truck to work with. So the consumer of these vehicles want luxury. The consumer of this type of vehicle want attention and care to detail. Does the Ford F-150 deliver? What do you think? Of course it does. On the outside, great color of paint. This is a color I saw on Porsches in a car show not too long ago. This nice pastel gray, really awesome, really good looking. It even has like a creative pastel colored band across the front grille. Really nice touch. What is this vehicle like on the inside? Well, a couple of things. I love these huge windows. I like this visibility. That's a really nice touch. Ross makes the remark that the F-150 is slightly more functional than its other rivals, and I have to say that's true. You have all kinds of flips and switches for 110 volt. You have all kinds of places for your cubbies, all kinds of places for the stuff that you want to store. It has a really functional feel in here, but it does not feel not luxurious. There is a certain amount of luxury here. Ford with their materials, I don't know why they don't brag more about this. I happened to chance upon a Ford YouTube video that showed the care that Ford takes into making its interior materials quality. They are designed to be tough and last a long time, which is to say fade resistant from the sun, and also you know, you have a tendency to put your arm always at the same place. Well, these won't fade with time, and this will increase your resale value. In 5 years your interior will still look new. Nice touch, Ford, underreported by car reviewers. But the rest of this interior, how is it? Well, once again, I said there's lots of places to put your stuff. This nice hefty elbow rest here, lots of room. I would say that the controls for the climate control, lots of small buttons, hard to read, not intuitive. Same thing with the radio controls. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. This whole layout is kind of low level, and it's not the first time I say this about a Ford interior. Ford really has to work on this center console, bringing it up to 2019. The Ford Sync experience here in the infotainment may not have the best graphics in the world, but it's very easy to use, very intuitive, and reasonably reactive. So that's pretty nice. This dash here, very nice. Nice large fonts for the numbers, clear graphics for the interior screen. Lovely, just lovely. So very easy to use, very intuitive with the exception of the climate control. You instantly feel at home, you feel you're in a Ford. And those are my thoughts. Ross recommends this vehicle for the purchase. He also recommends it for the lease. It has a very strong resale value, this vehicle, and that's about it. I share exactly those thoughts. So that's the review. By the way, if you like this review, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, you should subscribe. Duh. We come out with videos once a week, and they are in 4K. They're in English and French. When you see the French video appear in your feed, just skip it. You don't have to watch it. Just listen to the ones in English. And that is it.